Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's Chicago to start out. Doncic outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble, excels at slashing through the defense with those tight handles.
Now here's Westbrook. Nice move, and finished off by Westbrook.
That is how you finish.
Here's Doncic. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Dan sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Double team on Westbrook. And stolen by Gay. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And here's Robertson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Robertson's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And the Thunder, another 3.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Here's Giannis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Top of the key jumper, no good. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that ties it up.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Giannis inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Gordon outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
When you watch Gordon, you can see what a great sense of timing he has. His movement is sharp, and he'll take advantage of a lazy defense.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Screen by Porzingis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The kick out to Wall. 6 to shoot. Robertson drives in.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
At the elbow, Doncic. He got it up. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Robertson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Now, here's Adebayo. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Substitution. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fox. Here's Bagley. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Bagley's got his first points in this one. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's James. Still scoreless.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
And Adebayo sends it back. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, that's a terrific pass. You love seeing this kind of unselfishness.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop in.
Chicago calls timeout. Going with an almost entirely new group. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Booker driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk. Allen with the ball. Picked up by Artest. Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Fox, following the score by Josh Smith.
I love when she just goes for these jams, showing how athletic she can be.
Booker outside. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Another shot. Reese gets the bucket. Here's Booker. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Fox. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fades back. The shot that time, not on target. Chicago leading by 3. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
Inside, the kick out to Fox. It's deflected. Stolen by Knipple. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Knipple's got his first 3 points of the game.
Quite simply, you need to run Knipple off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Oklahoma City trailing. For the tie, a pass to Fox. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. To the middle. Here's Allen. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Chicago calls timeout. .146 left in the third quarter. Here's Booker, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Fox is doubled. Clock at 6. Pass to Reese. Here's Allen. Again, Oklahoma City.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Hamilton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
From deep, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Fires the 3. And Edwards is good for 3. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Here's Fox driving inside.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Hamilton outside. To the inside. Outside for Artest. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by one. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff like this.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The wide open look here for Fox. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just a pure shooter. Fox smooth with the jumper there. His athleticism makes those Jays look good.
And finished off by Gay.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the miss by Porzingis. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Westbrook drives in. Cleared away by James. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Adebayo. And he banks the layup in.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Westbrook. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Giannis.
More than anything else, you love the confidence that Gordon had on that huge score.
Cunningham. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big-time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments. Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
Chicago calls timeout. Adebayo the screen. Releases.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Outside Westbrook. Here's the drive.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Cunningham. Now Adebayo. Cunningham outside. Onto the Kumbo. Not that time. It won't go. That's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Chicago making a switch here. Let's lose a 3. It's off target.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
James. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Chicago calls timeout. Doncic looking it over. Robertson with the steal. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. Now Gordon. Down low. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
Whoa!
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Porzingis pulls it down. The 3 doesn't go. Westbrook with it. The crossover. And that one is good.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Doncic got it to go off the glass. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Trained from outside.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Oh, what a finish.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Doncic fires. He puts in the J.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
James looking around. Onto the Kumbo.
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Chicago calls timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. James.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line.
Here we go.
Now, here's Fox. Three-pointer Bagley. Hits it from three-point range.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
Mr. Porzingis. And that's going to be a travel.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Outside, Fox. Doncic with the steal. On deep, Gay. Rebounded by Allen.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Down low. Antetokounmpo, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
A little something extra with that finish from Fox.
Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Chicago calls timeout. Cunningham outside. Right side, Adebayo. Cunningham up top. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, Chicago, no good.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one,